Good afternoon, everyone. I'll call the meeting to order. Good afternoon. Welcome to the October 30th, 2025 Audit and Finance Committee meeting. We acknowledge we are on the traditional lands of Treaty 4 territory, a treaty signed with 35 First Nations across southern Saskatchewan and parts of Alberta and Manitoba, the original lands of the Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, and the homeland of the Métis Nation. The City of Regina owes its strength and vibrancy to these lands and the diverse Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps have marked this territory, as well as the settlers from around the world who continue to be welcome here and call Regina home. Some members of the committee and city administration may be attending the meeting today through video conferencing. I would like to remind these individuals of the following. Please ensure your video camera and microphones are turned off. If a member of committee wishes to speak, use the raise hand function to be placed into the speaking queue. When speaking, remember to unmute your microphone and to enable your video camera. All votes will be conducted with recorded votes. The deadline to register as a delegate for reports recommended for consideration by City Council is Monday prior to the meeting at 12 p.m. Can I have someone move a motion to approve the agenda at the call of the chair? Mayor Wyszynski? I will call into question. Any opposed? Carried. Adoption of the minutes. Can I have someone move a motion to adopt the revised minutes of the public meeting held September 25th, 2025? An unfinalized draft copy was inadvertently circulated with the meeting agenda. So could I have someone move to adopt the minutes? Mayor, Mr. Mayor? Any errors and omissions? Nope. I will call the question. Any opposed? Carried. We will now consider item AFC 25-23, amendments to the Regina Administration Bylaw 2003-69 and public notice to policy bylaw 2020-28. Can I ask the CFO and Deputy City Manager, Mr. Darren Anderson, to please introduce the report?
Thank you, through the chair. The administration recommends amendments to the Regina Administration Bylaw number 2003-69, the admin bylaw, to update the language, processes, and applicable dollar amounts to align with best practices, clarify delegated authorities, and enhance administrative efficiency in support of good governance. In addition, administration recommends amendments to the public notice policy bylaw, bylaw number 2020-28, to remove newspaper advertising as one of the methods of providing public notice for certain financial matters in clauses 101(1) subsection E, subsection F, subsection I, and subsection G of the Cities Act. The other methods of providing public notice on the city's website and on the public notice board at City Hall would continue. With that, I submit the report for your review and are open to questions.
Thank you very much. Can I have someone move the report? Mr. Mayor? Are any questions from the members who are moving the report? Nothing. If there are no questions, Councilor Mancinelli?
I noted that with the removal of the advertising from the newspaper, there was a little bit of feedback from seniors, and we can't remove all advertising either. There has to be some left in still. Did I misread that? I was just wondering for a little bit of clarification.
Through the chair, yes, we're just recommending for the specific sections for issuing debt. So given the tight timelines around issuing debt, it's encumbering us in our ability to do so in the capital markets, given the time lag that the paper needs. Okay. But as of right now, that's all we're changing. And maybe if you had more questions, I think legal's here to answer.
I think that covers it up. I wasn't sure what was the actual outcome. I heard subsections, but I didn't know where that equated to. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Well, sir?
That's all I have.
Thank you. Ms. Audley, would you have anything to add?
No, I think Mr. Anderson addressed it. I just wanted to say that in addition removing the newspaper, there'll still be city website notices and there'll still be public notice board. So there still will be for those items, just won't be newspaper. Yeah.
All right. Any other questions from the members? Nothing. Okay, well, if there's no more questions, would the mover like to close debate? Thank you very much. I will ask the clerk to call the vote.
Mayor Bashinsky,
In favor.
Councillor Mancinelli,
In favor.
Ted Warawa,
In favor.
and yourself, Mr. Chair.
In favor.
The motion carries.
Thank you very much. We will now consider item AFC 25-24, the investment policy. Can I ask the CFO and Deputy City Manager, Mr. Darren Anderson, to please introduce the report?
Thanks, and through the chair. This report is the result of a review of the city's investment policy in Schedule C of the Regina Administration Bylaw. As administration began the process to invest the sinking fund associated with the $100 million debt acquired in 2024, it became apparent that the City of Regina's current investment policy and related asset mix may no longer be optimally aligned with prevailing market investment options. As such, this asset mix review was initiated in partnership with our investment manager to ensure the city's investment policy would adequately generate returns, manage risk exposure, and ensure alignment with the city's financial objectives. The city's investment committee met on August 25th, 2025, and agreed with the recommendations in this report. The recommended asset mix broadens the city's ability to invest with only minimal increase in risk. Approving these recommendations will assist the city in ensuring its sinking funds will fully fund the debenture at maturity. Happy to answer questions you may have.
Thank you very much. Can I have someone move the report? Ms. Borg? Thank you. Any questions from members on the report? Question?
Yeah, I
Yep.
sure do.
Please go ahead. Ms. Borg.
So this, you must have done a fair bit of work to come to a new, investment mix. Who is your investment advisor currently?
Through the chair, it's TD,
It is TD.
Asset Management. Yeah.
And then do you procure the firms that are, or do they do all the investment decisions for you then, the allocations? They buy your bonds and buy your, give you an equity portfolio?
Yes, through the chair. So they actively manage our portfolio.
Okay.
Most of the stuff they would put in would be in structured products that they manage.
Right.
And that's where we kind of got tied up in not being able to invest in some of those because of the asset mix within their structured products.
Right. And as you move into alternatives, which is, I think, a great idea, given where you need to be, you may lose liquidity through that. Is there any concern with tying up money in maybe less liquid, or if we get into this discussion later, but are these less liquid investments that will?
So through the chair, yeah, so this policy would allow us to directly invest into some of these asset classes.
Right.
I would say our practice right now through TD would be that they're investing it in funds that have this distribution, so it has a little bit more liquidity.
Okay.
Because we're investing in a fund that holds large infrastructure products.
Yeah.
That being said, this isn't our long-term portfolio and really was triggered for the sinking fund, which we are going to hold for 30 years. So we just have to make sure that at the end of 30 years, we have money to pay back the debenture.
Okay, so it matches your liabilities and your payments that way.
Exactly, yeah.
Good for you. Okay, that's good for now. Yeah.
Thank you very much. If there are no other questions, I would like the mover to close the debate. Okay, thank you very much. I will call the clerk, so no more questions. I will ask the clerk to call the vote.
Jamie Eng,
I accept.
Mayor Bashinsky,
In favor.
Councillor Mancinelli,
In favor.
Ted Warawa,
In favor.
and yourself, Mr. Chair.
In favor.
The motion carries.
Thank you very much. We'll have a resolution for private session. Can I have someone move a motion for private session? Mr. Mayor? I will call a question. Any opposed? Okay, we're going to have a 5-minute recess to get ready for private session.